Don't know if we're live yet. I hope we're live. I really hope we're live. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Thank God. Alright guys, so we've had a lobby restart in the session. Apparently I wasn't the only one that was glitched. But I can give you a quick rundown of qualifying because FlipNamsRam very helpfully has given me a screenshot of the qualification results. So Lars on pole position with a 29.1 and a 29.4 for Lix in second place, 29.6 for Ryan Belshaw in third, Joseph in fourth also on a 29.6 with Harry F in fifth on a 29.8, marginally ahead, just 7 thousandths between him and the man in sixth place. It is Ben Scott. Then we got Ghost Recon in seventh, Serial Killer in eighth, Frento in ninth, Swip rounding out the top 10, and then outside the top 10 with free choice of tyres, it is Stevo, Jess, Reich, FlipNamsRam, Sir Ibo, Royal Council, ERS Major, and Jav and Alex, who did not set a lap time. We are back, and Jesus, I have no words for what I have experienced here tonight. Just trying to get this stream going. Error codes through PlayStation. They're able to finally get the stream going. Cody's there doing the lovely glitches as well, and it's an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But we're here. We're ready for the race now. We are racing at Suzuka. It is a favourite of a personal favourite of mine, even though didn't quite go so well for me tonight in Division 4, but it is a personal favourite, as we should have everyone now on their formation laps. Oh, I can hear the engines. I can hear some noise. I can switch between people. I can press option. I can press pause, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at these tyre compounds. And, ooh, very interesting. I'm not sure, because obviously I couldn't see the results in qualifying, so I don't know if these tyres are accurate. But the top four on soft tyres, Harry F on mediums, Ben Scott on the softs, Ghost Recon on the mediums, Serial Killer, Frento and Swip all on soft tyres, and everyone apart from Ibo outside the top 10 have opted for a set of the medium compound tyres. Very interesting indeed. I'm not sure if these are completely accurate to the tyres that they should be on, but they are the tyres that they're going to be starting this race with. And we're going to hope and pray no more delays, no more glitches. We hope. There's the predicted pit stop strategy, saying lap 11 for the mediums. Not quite what I'd go for. I personally would be boxing, if we're on fresh softs, I'd be boxing around lap 8, lap 9 for the mediums, but we're going to see who's going to come out on top here tonight. And We're going to see who comes out on top. My mind is absolutely frazzled with the glitches, guys. It really is. But yeah, I mean, the Drivers' Championship is already wrapped up. Lars taking that, I believe, in Mexico, which was last time out, or maybe he took it around. No, he took it in Mexico last time out. But as everyone now comes on to take their grid positions, we wait for those 5 red lights to get underway. Unfortunately, no qualifying due to the issues I was experiencing, and of course the issues with the restarting of the lobby. But we are here now getting ready to go to those 5 red lights, so we're going to wait and we're going to see if they come on. And here they go now, the 5 red lights to get us underway here for round number 16 at Suzuka. The lights are out and we are underway, and lovely little bit of a glitch time in there as we got Ryan Belshaw getting an absolutely fantastic start. Down the inside goes Joseph Lowen. Joseph is half around. He's able to keep it together, as in the background there I saw some saw a lot of stuff flying off in the background there. I think that might have just been a bit of sponsor boards there, but yeah, Java has a front wing intact, so we're going to go back up towards this battle, the battle for P4 between Lix, who got jumped by Ryan Belshaw off the line. Joseph, who had a look down the inside, he got onto the curb, had a bit of a moment there, able to keep it together though, so Joseph still facing the right way and going about his race as we got Swip and Ghost Recon side by side through turn 12. Now this is an interesting overtaking spot, but Swip on that inside curb at Spoon, and that's what happens. Clearly wasn't watching Division 4 earlier. I could have told him this. The inside curb at Spoon is a no-no. Don't touch it. As we got Flip literally pushing Frendo there through 130R as they break down into the Casio Triangle. As Lars sets the fastest lap dance on the way. Ghost getting onto the grass on the exit of the final corner, and that's going to allow Frendo to have a go. It's going to allow Flip to have a go, and these guys need to be careful here. Frendo able to hold on, and Flip has got through on Ghost, as up at the top end things are a lot less buggy. As oh no, Ghost is gone. Ghost is gone in the S's. Absolutely heartbreaking for the man in the hard stairs. Joseph picks up the first 3-second time penalty of the evening. Oh my god. Okay, a bit of connection issue on my end, I think, or it could be on the lobby's end or Ben's end, I'm not sure, but okay, this is interesting though. Very interesting. As you see Joseph again, a poor exit off the off Spoon, which allows Ben Scott to get through. Up ahead we saw Ryan Belshaw be overtaken by Lix for second place. Meanwhile, Lars is absolutely gone into the distance. At the end of lap 2, he is flying, and he's on a 32.6 to get us underway. Good lap time there from Lars. Well, we got Flip getting through on Frento. We got Alex into the pits. Jav making his way up into P13. As oh my god, was that okay? I was having a little look in the S's. I'm going to say this now. Only go. Oh my god, is it Frendo gets onto the curb in the S's and goes around, and you can see Joseph had a moment as well. Joseph dropping down the order. Was that a reset the track? I'm not sure, but Joseph falling out of the top 4 all the way down to the back. And what I was going to say with Serial Killer having a look in the S's, guys, is not really an overtaking opportunity, but if you can make it work, please, please, for the love of God, be as safe as possible. Only experienced overtakers through the SS, as I believe Joseph may not have a front wing, which may explain the reason why he's dropping back so much. We back up as we got Steve over the back of Frendo, and a virtual safety car has been deployed, which I think has just saved Frendo there from dropping back into P9. Let's have a look and see what you guys are saying in the chat while we got a virtual safety car. Larkin saying perfect timing with the stream, great effort, appreciate the effort either. Yep, no worries mate, no worries. Football Clip saying wet race. Surely, I mean, it is bright blue skies. Could we get a wet race? I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll have to wait and see as Jav gets himself up into P11, right into 12. Ibo up into 13 as we've got ERS Major, Swip, Joseph and Ghost all in the pits, going to take advantage of the virtual safety car. As RJ saying it's a dry race and binned it. That is unfortunate as Wright gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the pit lane. Is that the same penalty for Joseph? No, it is not. But Lars not really timing the virtual safety car well there. Licks is all over the back of him now as we go into Spoon on lap 4. 5th gear, throwing the car in down into 4th, trying to get the turn in for the exit. On the power, on the throttle. DRS is enabled, so if Lix wants to time this well, he can just chill in behind this. Joseph is out of the session and out of the race as well. That's unfortunate. Joseph did look like he had some good pace, but as Harry F actually making the move. Oh my god, Ben, what? Oh no, Ben. Oh no, that's the I believe that's the marker line that we've just seen there as Lix going for the move down into turn 1. Gets the job done, and Ryan's going to have a little peek as well, but smartly enough does not go for it as we got Serial Killer. Oh my god, and Flip. I think a little bit of contact there was made between them. We just jumped onto the absolute end of that, but both of them going off, which has promoted Steve-O and Frento up Yoda. Harry F in a lonesome P4 now. As we have Lix now in the race lead, Lars in 2nd, Ryan in 3rd. And Steve-O now up into 5th, getting the move done on Flipnam's Ram, who may have wing damage. I believe he has got wing damage. It doesn't look like he's got an end plate on it. No, he is missing an end plate, so Flip does have damage on that incident with Serial Killer. As Frento now all over the back of Flip. Needs to be so careful here as Flip goes off. Frento makes his way through and up into P6. Jav on the back of Jess. It's the battle for P8. I think Jav's just a little bit too far back as Flip probably smart to back out there, but Ryan Belshall over the back of Lars. And what's happened to Lars since this virtual safety car restart? Lars has absolutely dropped it. But Lix and Ryan now first and second as Flip is into the pits. But these three have built themselves a decent gap to the cars behind, and we will see the mediums slowly become the better tyre, and I believe in the next lap we should start to see Harry begin to close in on these guys. As Serial Killer's got past on Jav. I think Jav has lost it. As the RS Major gets through on Swip, and Reich is right in there also for that battle. There's a lot going on However, I do only have one pair of eyes. But, yep, Jav unfortunately losing it on the S's. Not the first to do it, will not be the last. As we're on board with this battle for first place, Ryan Lix and Lars. Lix does appear to have the pace here, as Steve-O there with a new fastest lap. I mean, he is quite a way off the lead battle, but if he can close up, get on to the back of Harry, he could be looking good late in this race to try and get himself some positions. We're going to go back up to the battle for first. Lars Ryan Lix. Lap 7 of 27 here in Suzuka. As the X's above people's names is really triggering me. It really is, because I personally think it's something to do on my end, just due to how many issues I've been having here tonight, and I hope that these issues do not end the stream or glitch the lobby again. But Frendo picks up a 3-second time penalty. Obviously, if the stream does end again, guys, I will just be recording the rest of the race and putting it up on YouTube later. Lars right now he's dropped back. Lars at the start of this race built himself a fantastic advantage with everyone battling behind. He got a decent margin. He was over 2 seconds clear, near enough. Virtual safety car comes out immediately under pressure from Lix and gets overtaken by both him and Ryan. So I'm not sure what's going on with Lars right now. Oh, Ibo is in the wall in the SS. I was going to say Swip and ERS Media trading positions once again, but we just flicked through and saw Ibo in the wall, and lovely once again a lovely little lag issue there for myself as I'm on the back of this battle for the race lead, and we should see Ryan potentially get himself up into the race lead here. DRS wide open, he's using his ERS and he's going to drag alongside the McLaren and get himself up into the race lead. Ryan Belshaw, is he going to be able to hold it now? Here's the thing, when you're following someone, you're so used to the dirty air, you can just accidentally put your wheel on the curb, and likewise so Lix as well. If Lix is, oh my god, no Lars, that, yes, back out of that one, always back out of that. The same for Lix as well, because Lix now doesn't have the dirty air. Frendo is around. Oh my god, Harry in the gravel. Everyone really struggling at the moment with Suzuka. I mean, look at the gap between Steve-O and Cyril Killer. That's a 13-second gap. Lars taking advantage of the mistake from Lix early on in the lap is now closing back up to the back of the McLaren. However, we should be seeing pit stops happening any moment now. Personally, I would have been in at the end of lap 8, but it's just me. And yep, the top three are all in. Top three are all in as Harry F and Steve-O will take over as our race leaders for the time being. Serial Killer coming through the Casio Triangle. Should get ahead of the three, or it might actually be close. He's going to split him. He's going to be ahead of Lars, but behind Lix and Ryan. And Ryan's gone for the set of the hard compound tyres. That, in my opinion, is a mistake. Mediums can easily get to the end from this distance, and I believe that is a mistake as Frento there goes off to cut some grass through the S's, and now he's got Jav all over the back of him. Jav looking to try and get this P8 off the McLaren, who seems to be struggling out there. As we got McDad Chase showing support for Serial Killer in the chat, saying he's going to win. McDad Chase knows a little bit about winning Suzuka. He did it not too long ago. As you go, oh my god, Jav, little tap to the back there. As Jav's trying to get the move done on Frento. He's going to be able to do it as Frento gets on the curb at Spoon. Lucky to get away with it as up ahead. Lars over the back of Serial Killer. Serial Killer able to hold on. This is heartbreaking for Lars, and Serial Killer's actually letting go. Serial Killer letting Lars go as Jav going to try around the outside. Oh no, no. As Frento coming into the pits as well. I don't think Jav's going to be too happy, especially if he picked up wing damage from that. As Lars now has a bit of clear air that he can push into to try and close up to the back of Lix and Ryan. And the longer Ryan stays ahead of Lix, the better it is for Lars, because on those hard tyres, Ryan is not going to be as quick. Steve-O now all over the back of Harry, and I believe that's ERS Major. No, it's Ghost Recon that's around. Ghost Recon around in the S's. They are taking their toll. And what a run Lix has actually got on Ryan coming out the Spoon. He's using his ERS. I personally wouldn't go for a move at this point. I'd wait for DRS, but Lix goes to the move, gets it done in 130R. Now into the Casio Triangle. Ryan just needs to get as close as possible to the McLaren. He might be able to get this back. So I believe that's right off at Spoon. Lars setting the new fastest lap, a 31.8. A good lap there from Lars. Ryan was unable to make the move, so Lix now has an opportunity to pull away here. Does have the lap car of Ivo just ahead. As we got Swip and US Major, and a nice little ding-dong battle for P8. Jav in a bit of a no man's land, trying to close up to the back of Jess for P6. As we have Lars over the back of Ryan. As I mentioned, those hard tyres, they are not the one. Not the one at all. I think Ryan is starting to realise just how big of a mistake he has made. But Lix has picked himself up a 3-second time penalty, as we just look at the penalties right there. 3 seconds for Lix and Alex Frento and Ben Scott, and 6 seconds for Flip. We've got Steve-O now over the back of Harry F. Now this is crucial for Steve-O. If he can get ahead of Harry here, he does have an opportunity to come back later in the race. on these guys in the battle for a podium. As now Lars should close in on Ryan. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? He is going to go for it. He's going to look down the inside into turn 1. And he gets the job done. Lars there gets the move, and he is now up into P4 as Jav down the inside of Jess there into turn 1. Jav now up into P6 as the RS Major gets through on Swift in behind. And the next possible overtake would be this one, the battle for P12 between Fendo and Flip, but Flip not close enough. That's Flip in there. That's Flip. Flips around. We're starting to see some gaps form now amongst the top flight here as Lars is trying to get within that 1 second window of Lix. He's got a nice run out of Spoon. He can definitely do it. He may have to use a little bit of hers, but should be within the 1 second window for the DRS detection zone now. So Lars doing just enough here to get himself on the back of Lix, who does have that 3 second time penalty now. But look how far back Ryan has dropped. Those hards are absolutely terrible to be on in a race, and Ryan absolutely dropping like a stone. Oh no, Lix has lost it. Oh my god, we just got on board with that. Lix losing the car on the exit of turn 2. Oh no, Lix around. Well, and with wing damage as well from the looks of it. It's gonna promote Jav up and Jess up in position as they close out to the back of the McLaren. Hopefully, oh, Jav. Careful. Jav gets through and now Jess gets through. I mean, a very strange one. The exit at turn 2. If you do get on that exit curve a bit too much, you will lose the back end of that car. We've got Ben Scott on the back of Ghost Recon, the battle for P13. And Ghost is just going to move out the way and that Ben Scott through. Sorry, no, oh my, Jav's out! What? How? Oh no, he's lost it on the exit. Spoon only. Oh, what? How the Jav? If you watch the stream, how have you lost it there? Well, I mean, I was going to say this was absolutely perfect for Steve-O and Harry F. They could have bitted under the safety car, and they are going to be able to bit under the safety car. They're going to get to go into a set of the soft compound tyres, or they can go for, actually no, they have to go for a set of the softs. Ryan, is he going to risk coming into the pits and getting off those hards? If I was Ryan, I would 100% get off those hards. Definitely the right play for Ryan right now. If he wants any chance of getting back in this race, he needs to get on a better compound tyre. But at the front, Steve-O's surely going to pit. Steve-O's in, Harry's in. What about Lars? What does he do here? Yep, Lars is in. Ryan's in. Oh no, Steve-O's gone for a set of the hards. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is now... Is it interesting now? I don't know. I don't know. Steve-O on those hards is going to be so much slower, and he's not even going to get the benefit of the hards becoming a better tyre at the end of the race. It's just that's not going to happen. There's too few laps left for the hards to really be worth it. Harry and Lars have gone for what I expected, which was a soft tyres. You can easily take them the rest of the way if the safety car's out for 3 laps and you're laughing. Ryan's gone for the safe option on the mediums. But Serial Killer now up in the 5th. Jess and the RS Major have gone for the set of the softs. Frendo also went straight over. He's up in the 6th now. Jess and ERS Major are going for the set of the softs. You got Swip who's gone for the safe option once again with the mediums. Licks on the set of the softs, and now we're getting confirmation of what happened to Jav. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really, oh my god. Jav, I feel so bad for you, but the controller, oh my god, the analog stick on the controller has absolutely binned him. Can't wait to get a new controller, mate. I absolutely bet you can't wait to get a new controller after that. Jeez. My god. Right, well. Lap 17, we are under safety car conditions. Steve-O on a set of fresh hards, Harry F and Lars on a set of fresh softs, Ryan Belch on a set of fresh mediums, and then we got 1 mediums for Serial Killer in 5th, Frendo on 1 mediums, freshish softs for Jess and ERS Major, and for Lynx as well. This right now has turned into a intriguing battle because Harry and Lars should immediately be able to clear Steve-O. Like, they're going to have so much more grip on those soft tyres. The real question is Ryan going to be able to, follow suit, stick with these guys, and then in the final few laps maybe have the better tyres on the mediums? That's going to be the question. Because I believe we may get 1 more lap of the safety car. Yeah, we're going to have 1 more lap from the looks of it. As we're waiting for Flip to close up to the back of the pack. It would be a very late call for the safety car to go in at this point, and it would be very harsh on Steve-O if it did. So we are going to have 1 more lap under the safety car, and we're going to see what is going to happen here. Well, Suzuka has brought out absolutely everything here tonight. We've seen glitches, we've seen lag, we've seen spins, we've even seen a controller, completely take out a driver, and we've seen the safety car there absolutely abuse that inside curve there. That's a 3-second time. That's exceeding track limits, I think, for the safety car. As everyone is now bunched up under the safety car, and we just wait now for everyone to go around, but we can have a look at the penalty situation. And there it is. Frendo, DRS Major, Lix, Alex Lydiard, Ben Scott, and they all have 3-second time penalties. Reich with a 5-second time penalty, and Flip Namzaram with 6 seconds of time penalties to his name. That is the penalty situation. Go back to the tyres. Here's the tyre situation. The hards versus the softs versus the mediums. Lap 18. When we get back on the way, it will be lap 19. As Ghost Recon has picked up a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags, as he splits the two Ferraris now, so that's why. But we're going to have 9 laps of racing remaining once these guys cross the line to get lap 19 underway. And Reich is out of the session, and Ben Scott has a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Reich. It's all getting a bit scrappy now, but Steve-O is going to get us back underway here. And he's gone, and it's actually somewhat decent restart from Steve-O, but he's not going to get too far away, as he is going to have, oh no, Ryan, don't go for it, Harry F all over the back of him, who's having a look, and Steve-O picks up a 3-second time penalty, which makes matters even worse for him, as Harry, Lars and Ryan all very close to the back of each other, and that's CRS Major dropping down the order. We're down to 15. We've got the battle for the race lead. Lars and Harry F, they've been behind Steve-O already a bit too long, as Ryan is right there with them. Actually, Steve-O is actually beginning to drop Harry F, and he has dropped him. He's dropped him out of DRS range. What is going on with Harry F? Has Harry got wing damage? Nothing visually on our end, but he is really dropping back. Like, he should really have the pace on Steve-O here. Unfortunately, Harry, I don't think it's going to be close enough this time around. Well, see, for Steve-O, he wants Lars to go onto the rear wing of Harry and put him under pressure, but right now it's just not happening. Steve-O on those hards. To me, it is the wrong strategy to go on the hards, as Ryan, I think, has a moment just ahead of Serial Killer. Loses a lot of time to the cars ahead. And look at Lars, he's all over the back of Harry F here. This is the battle for what is effectively going to be the race lead. Harry F versus Lars. As we got Lix getting through on Swip, and actually on the back of Jess, and actually just getting past Jess there, using the ERS to get through on the run down into Spoon. So good stuff there from Lex, trying to make up for the earlier mistake, get himself up the order. And that's exactly what he is doing, is now going to push to try and get up to the back of his teammate. As we got just under pressure here from Swip for P8. We are on lap 21, the DRS has been enabled here, and what a run Swip just got out of that final corner. Just under serious pressure here, so they're going to go wheel to wheel, side by side on the run down into turn 1. Jess is going to back out and thought maybe go for a little switch back into 2 as Frendo lets Lix go, and Lix is now released to go chasing after the top 5, who are all in a DRS train with each other. Honestly, the biggest question right now is, how is Steve-O still in the lead of this race? That is the biggest question right now. It's up there with some of life's great mysteries. How is Steve-O still in the lead on a set of hards when he's got 2 soft runners behind him and multiple medium runners? Like, how is this even possible? It shouldn't be possible. And we need to understand what is going on with Harry F. So we're going to go on board with a full lap with Harry F. I won't switch off. I just want to see how he is not really putting Steve-O under pressure. Oh, Steve-O gets on that inside curb. And he's going to split him and Lars. Steve-O, he did lose time there, but he's lost as little as possible. And now Harry actually has a golden opportunity now to get away and get clear. Because whatever Steve-O was doing to keep Harry behind was working, as Flip is out of the races in the S's, and unfortunately for Flip, as Steve-O under pressure from Lars now. Harry's not really pushing away. He's not really pulling away. This is Harry's opportunity here, as I believe Ben has gone around at the hairpin also. It's an opportunity for Harry to get clear, to get away from Lars, to get away from the pressure of battling for a race win. He's not really doing that at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, guys, as Ghost Recon's actually, oh my god, that is a virtual safety car. ERS Major, 5 second time penalty for collision with Jesse. What I was just about to say was the fact that if you did hear a noise in the background, that was my cat knocking over a light bulb, believe it or not. There is now a light bulb on my floor. I don't know if someone had a good idea or something, but yeah, just thought I'd share that information, as we're back racing once again, as Harry F is pulling further away from Steve-O. He's not pulling away massively, but he is still pulling away. And Lars now needs to get onto the back of Harry F, who is now... Okay, Harry, how have you done that? You were 1.5 seconds clear. You've lost almost 8 tenths. Steve-O's now back within DRS range, and he's dropped Lars out of DRS. Oh my god, guys. I have no idea how Steve-O is able to do this, but He hasn't got the ERS to really attack, but he is holding his own right here against the softs and the mediums. We're on lap 24 of 27. So Steve-O has that 3-second time penalty. It's going to knock him off the podium. But as it currently stands, like, because of how well Steve-O is able to, deal with these hards, with the softs and the mediums around him, honestly, it's been a fantastic drive from Steve-O, and definitely within a shout of driver of the day here. As he is closing back in on Harry F. This is concerning for Lars and for Ryan. This is very concerning for him. But well, on the one good side is that yes, they're going to get towed along back to Harry. The bad side is that Steve-O has the pace to keep him behind. And Harry has exhausted all of his ERS. Lars has the most ERS out of everyone. He just needs a good lap together here. As we got Licks on the back of Steve-O in the battle for P5, and they're only 3 seconds off the back of this battle for the top 4. And Licks, you can see he's definitely got the pace. I think if Licks can get through, he may maybe not close onto the back, but he might be able to use his pace to try and get himself ahead of Steve-O when it's all said and done. The ERS Major sets a new fastest lap, a 31 flat. Lap 25 of 27. Somehow Steve-O is holding his own on the hard tyres. Harry F is leading the way. Lars right now probably in the best position possible. He has the ERS to attack. He just needs the opportunity. Is this it? Is Steve-O going to have enough of a run to go for a move? Not yet. Not close enough just yet. And Ryan also closing in on the back of Lars. And here's the other thing as well. It's like these final 2 laps, Ryan's tyres are going to be arguably the better tyre here. As Steve-O getting a little bit deep in the air, says, oh no, and this is going to allow Lars a good run on Steve-O at the top of Dunlop curve into the Deckners. No move down the inside. What about the hairpin? Will we see any lunge into the hairpin from Lars? Absolutely not. But Steve-O gets on that inside curve with the hairpin, and now he's under serious pressure here. And this is Lars' opportunity on the run down into Spoon. He's not attacking with the ERS. He's going to sit behind the Alfa Romeo for the time being. Lars needs to get this move done, get a good line out of Spoon. Good run. Steve-O's got a better one. Steve-O has a better run, but he does not have the ERS. If Lars is listening, use your ears. Use it. He's going to have a look. He's going to go to the outside, down the inside. No, he's going to allow Steve-O go for the corner and settle himself. And he just can't get the run out of the final corner, but he does have the ERS. He does have DRS. He's gonna go to the outside because Steve-O's gonna cover the inside as they go side by side through turn 1. Horrible camera angle, but Lars is through. and he's up into P2 on the final lap of the race, and Lix gets through on Serial Killer also. Now is the question, does Lars have enough ERS to attack Harry F here? Oh, he's pushing. Lars is pushing to catch up to Harry F, and that is a purple first sector from the Mercedes. And Steve-O has almost immediately been dropped by Lars here, and we're going to get a drag race, guys. We're going to get a drag race towards 130R. Harry has a good run out of Spoon, but he doesn't have the ERS to match Lars. He's closing in at 130R. He's going to have a look. He's got to have a look. He needs to have a peek. Oh, he's backed out of it. Oh, he gets too much on the inside curb, and he's around. Lars is around, so Harry F will come on to take the win. Steve-O will cross the line in second. He will drop to third. Can Lix get himself up? Oh no, Lars is out the race. Lars is completely out the race. Heartbreak there for Lars, but it's a 1-2 for Williams. Incredible. Harry F wins with Ryan Belshaw in second, Steve-O taking third place. Honestly, with obviously the news that came out earlier this week with the passing of Sir Frank Williams, a 1-2 for Williams here, I feel, is incredibly fitting, and what a perfect end to the race here in Suzuka. In the chat we get a message saying Harry started on the wrong compound. That may be in the stewards then if he did start on the wrong compound. But as it stands right now, Harry F does take the victory here. Question on whether he'll keep it. But if he does get knocked off the victory, or even DSQ'd from the results altogether, it will be his teammate Ryan Belshaw who will end up taking that victory. But we'll run you through the order. As the classifications say right now, it is Harry F who takes the victory ahead of Ryan Belshaw in second, Steve-O in third, Serial Killer in fourth, Lix in fifth, Swip in sixth, Jess Gamer in seventh, Ben Scott in eighth, Alex in ninth, Frendo in 10th, ERS Major rounding out, ERS Major in 11th. Lars, as we saw there, DNF'd on the final corner at the final lap, comes home in 12th, but I believe Ibo will get 12th, as even though Ibo was a lap down, he did see the checkered flag. I'm not sure how it'll go, but our non-finishers tonight were Lars, Ghost Recon, Flip Namsaram, Reich, Jav, Joseph, and Royal Council. And now, guys, I'm gonna have to try and get our top three into the party. So give me just a moment while I do that. What have we got? We got let me make sure I get the PSNs correct, otherwise I'll be inviting some random people. We don't want to see any randomers. Right, add players. Right, here we go. Right, so Harry. that 3 hours? It is 3 hours, isn't it? Hang on. Right, there we go. We got Harry F. Ryan Belshaw. Let's try and get him in. Boom, Ryan Belshaw. F1 underscore Stevo. Right. There we go. The top three have been sent. The invites to the session. We have been joined by Stevo. We're going to wait to see if we can get the top two in as well.
Yeah.
Harry F has joined. Gonna wait 2 minutes, and there is Ryan. So all the podium have joined. I'm going to start off with. We're going to go in reverse order. I'm going to start off with Stevo first of all. Stevo, a very composed first stint.
Yeah.
But how on God's earth were you able to keep that pace on the hards?
I suppose that as well. I mean, well done to Harry for winning and Ryan second. And sadly lost, but in the end, yeah. I mean, to start off, I mean, the race was going well, and yeah, I mean, I thought that safety car happened a bit early, but I think the softs were difficult to see. And anyway, when I came into the pits, I had the soft selected and put me on hards, and that's what the fifth time it's happened on this game. It's ridiculous. It is what it is. But yeah, since I've got a good pace now, it's just so annoying. I understood massively and determined when I got that 3 second penalty. Doesn't get the temperatures into those hard tyres at the start. I don't think I would have probably got another warning, but it is what it is.
Yes.
But,
Go on, finish what you going to say.
yeah, but you know, really happy with the podium. I mean, I must have been qualifying. The tyres on my last run at the Cassia Triangle and span it off in the World DNF. So I could have beaten qualifying, but I knew the sense I made. It was going to be excellent in the race. Got a very good race the other night, 100% race. So I'm still happy with third, but just annoying that the engineers put me on the wrong tyre because I would have been interested in that last stint after the safety car, what could have happened. But yeah, well done to Harry. He deserves another win, and good job to Ryan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The moment I saw you on the hards, I was questioning. I was questioning everything at that point. But obviously, on that first stint, you was doing incredibly well to make your way through the field, capitalising on others making their mistakes as well, and closing up to the back of Harry on that first stint.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I mean, I was catching him, and then suddenly, like, he was lapping the same as me, and I wasn't too sure I was going to get past him at all, and I was able to. So that was great, and it's going to be interesting now that the remaining of the race would have gone, because I'd probably come out in fifth or something if the safety car never came out, but I'd have been on the softest tyre, the quickest tyre, so it would have been interesting without the safety car. But obviously that did definitely help me with the timing. Just knowing I could put the wrong tyre, but yeah.
Yeah, well, with that result, I do believe it has guaranteed you second in the championship. So you go into Brazil without the pressure from behind it anymore.
I was fortunate about my mistakes in the last couple of races, but I knew Flip would have to win tonight and next week to get second off me. And he hadn't done that, so it's great to second, but yeah.
Well,
not how I wanted second in the end, but yeah, I'll take it, and hope we have a great next season, whatever happens.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the P3, and now we're going to move on to the man who finished in second place, Ryan Belshaw. Ryan, see, after the past 2 rounds, and you're putting together a couple of DNFs and a non-points finish in Imola. How does it feel to finally, get yourself back on the podium after such a long time?
Yeah, it feels really good, especially after last week. I think it was the last corner. I won the race. I had the damage last week and DNF last corner, but I definitely didn't expect a podium on this track. It's not one of my strongest tracks, especially because I'm on a pad as well. I'm not on a wheel, so I know it favours P4 wheel quite heavily this track, so it's good to get P2, and it's just good for constructors, and hopefully keep me in fifth position in drivers as well.
I mean, obviously, Aledi not being here tonight, and Flip, I believe, what's called the he DNF'd also, didn't he? If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. See, I believe you actually jump ahead of Flip now and are only 6 points behind Aledi, so you're still in that battle for third in the championship. As you mentioned with the team championships, that has done a lot for Williams and the constructors. Obviously, picking up the 1-2. I do have to ask
I
though.
mean, that's if Harry keeps P1.
I was going to come on to that when I speak to Harry, but yeah. Obviously, with that what's it called first pit stop. Why did you go on to hards?
I don't know. I just thought that was just the strategy. I just thought lap 9 go to hards. I just thought if it's going to the end of the race, I felt like the mediums would just like degrade a lot quicker. So I thought I'd have fresher tyres towards the end, but that was a bit of a mistake because then I just started losing the pace. I lost the 2 positions to Licks and Lars. Then the second safety car, I was contemplating over going on softs, and to be honest, I'm happy I didn't, because I feel like Harry and Lars are probably struggling a bit towards the end, because I don't know. I just thought the mediums would be the safer option. Just keep them fresher towards the end of the race. Just stay with that front four.
Yeah, the mediums definitely were the safe option to go with there. See, we saw plenty of spins happen around the front end. See, early on, I believe Ben Scott, was it Ben who spun pretty close to you? Early on?
It might have been. Yeah, I know he pitted. Yeah, he was just behind me. He pitted twice, like in the first 5 laps or something. I think he got damage to his wing twice.
Yes, it did look like everything was happening around you, and you was just able to make sure that you wasn't involved in any of it.
Yeah, I'm shocked at that. I thought I'd at least have one spin on that track. In time trial, I could barely hold a lap together, but luckily 27 laps without a spin. There was a couple of times where I thought, no, I nearly went there. I need to take it a bit cautiously instead of just trying to set fastest lap or trying to really stay behind people and be as quick as I can. I just thought just play it safe around that track, and it came through in the end.
Also, obviously towards the end, after the safety car, the difference in the tyre compounds in the top 4. Were you at all concerned with trying to keep with the soft runners? Obviously, Steve-O done a fantastic job on the hards, keeping them back for so long. But was you concerned that you may not be able to get a podium because the soft tyres would have carried Harry and Lars clear, and you would have had Serial Killer and other drivers behind you?
Yeah, I was a bit worried, but then especially when I seen how long the safety car stayed out, it seemed like a lap longer than it should have done. So that at that point I was a bit like, I probably should have gone the softs. But I think at the end it just paid off because it was just smooth to the end of the race. I didn't have any like oversteer or anything. So
Okay, lovely stuff. And obviously, depending on what happens with Harry, you could be going to the top step, which will help you even more on the road to Brazil next week, the season finale. How are you looking for Brazil?
Would that put me third as well if I did get the win? Because I think, did you say I was 6 points behind Aledi? Because then it'd be the extra 7 points.
We get the standings up again. So, yes, it would. It would put you 1 point ahead of Aledi.
Right. Okay.
Going into the final round.
Yeah, Brazil. I think it's a decent track. Yeah, I don't mind it too much. I feel my quali pace will be pretty decent as well. So if I can obviously if that does happen, Harry gets disqualified and I'm ahead of him, then obviously I'm just stay in front of Aledi, try and claim P3, which would be nice.
Okay, great stuff. Well, we wish you luck enough for next week in your battle with Aledi and Flip for P3. But congratulations on second place for now. We'll wait to see what happens. But we're gonna move on to your teammate who. I mean, despite the controversy with the tyres, drove absolutely fantastic to pick up the victory here tonight. And Harry, how was that for you out there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. I don't really know how to feel because obviously with the tyres, but I didn't expect to win or even get close to that, to be honest with you. But I think a safety car helped me out a bit, and I kept it clean, so I think that's the main thing to do on here. But yeah, I'm not too sure how to feel.
I mean, the crucial thing for you, obviously, the safety car coming out definitely helped with the pit stop for you to get as close as possible to the top lot. But the most crucial thing was you was able to get past Steve-O, and
Yeah.
Lars and Ryan weren't able to get past him. Did you realize that early on, how crucial that overtake needed to be?
Yeah, because he was really quick on the hards as well, so I knew I had to try and get past him, and I was trying for a while, but I think he had like a moment on turn one, and then I managed to get around. So yeah.
Trust me, there were plenty of people that had moments in turn one. I think Ryan did as well in the lap one, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
I'm surprised I didn't, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, that's called that. Obviously, in the first stint, you obviously was on the mediums, and that will be called into question with the stewards.
Yeah.
Did you expect to just be sat in no man's land for the majority of that first stint? Because you really was absolutely on your own because of
Yeah.
everyone making mistakes and until Steve-O caught up to you towards the end of that stint.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't really see anyone for a while, but I was just trying to keep it clean, just focusing, especially on sector one. And then yeah, that safety car just changed everything. But I'm not too sure how to feel though still, so we'll see.
Well, I did say this on stream. Very fitting that with what happened earlier in the week with Sir Frank Williams passing away, that we do see a Williams 1-2 here tonight. I
Yeah.
do think that's very fitting.
Yeah, true. And it's the first one too that we've had this year, so yeah. I guess if you see it that way, then hopefully the stewards do as well. But yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, Brazil next week. I don't know where to place you in terms of battles in the championship because we don't know
Yeah.
what will happen with
It's
you
just
next.
mainly
But
for
how do you feel
constructors,
about it?
really, yeah, that we're looking at then now, yeah. That's why the points are so important for the constructors mainly.
Well, looking at the constructors, obviously Mercedes not scoring anything tonight with Lars DNF at the end, and actually come on to that because well, it did look like towards the end you were really struggling with your ERS and had absolutely nothing
Yeah,
to really defend
yeah.
with.
He was
But
coming up on me quick on that last turn, yeah, so I just tried my best, and I'm not sure to be honest what happened to him, but yeah, it was really close.
I can tell you what happened to him. He mounted the inside curb on the entry into the Casio triangle and it bottomed out his car and spun him around.
Right. Yeah, he was really close on that last lap, and especially after he got around Steve-O as well, so I was just trying that whole lap just to keep him behind as hard as I could.
Well, I mean, if you two do keep the 1-2, obviously that's I'm trying to think now. 43 points gain, which will put you on 257. Mercedes on 261. Obviously, if you do get the disqualified, you end up on 239. So it is a massive,
Yeah.
massive difference going into the final round. You two gonna deploy the same kind of teamwork that we've seen from you throughout the season so far? Question
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
both you and Ryan.
we need to. We need if we can keep that, and obviously if we can just both finish high up, we're more than Lars. Because I mean, Lars is probably favourite again, so if like he is every week. But if we can just finish on more points than Lars, whatever, we're five points away if we keep it. So if we can
yeah,
just finish, if we can finish, what just I don't even know. Get a 2-3, finish behind, get another 1-2,
Yeah.
finish behind him.
Try and get another one too.
If we get P1 in constructors, then that's class. That's all we set out doing anyway at the start of the year.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, honestly, I think that is gonna wrap up tonight's interviews. Normally, I'd ask Tin Can or anyone alongside me, if they had a question, but no, there's no one here. I'm on my own. They all left me. But don't worry, guys. I'm sure Tin Can will be back next week for the season finale in Brazil. But I hope you all have enjoyed the race tonight. Apologies once again that we couldn't get to show you anything from qualifying. A lot of issues with setting up the stream, as well as glitches, which obviously led to the restart as well. But until next week, guys, I have been Mike. I will see you next time.